stars don't speak, they only watch, and yet we dare to dream.
To cross the lines that time forgot, beyond the light beams gleam.
But if the void should call my name, and I must walk alone, I ask you this, my faithful crew, hold fast and guide me home. You're not alone through rift or flame. We are the oath, we are the name. Beyond the storm, we'll hold your hand. Together still we take this
I've seen what waits between the stars, the questions etched in fire.
I know the cost, the deep unknown, where hope and fear conspire. But beauty shines through shadows cast, like starlight cutting through the past. And if we fall as one. Our journey shared, our course begun. In the silence we stand, even when the stars forget the plan. With every heart, with every hand, we light the dark, together we stand. In the silence we rise, through distant voids and unseen skies. When fate is torn and hope is thin, we hold the line and rise again. To seek, to learn, to understand, to lead with strength, yet still with hands to speak for.
Clear. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Star Trek Trident, Season 1, Episode 3, Ghosts of the Rift. I am your production manager and your Cosmic Q. PAKD USA, AKRT Studios, Patrick Kenny, whatever you want to call me, is fine by me. Let's bring in our cast and crew and have them introduce themselves. How's everyone doing?
Very good.
Good. Alright, and let me just switch over to the screen. So I think we might have only 2 players with us right now. Maybe 3, I don't remember. I don't know if Clem is here yet. But let's go around the table, starting with the highest ranking officer. Go ahead and introduce yourself and your character, and then I'll go down to the next person. Or you can hand it off to whoever you want.
I am Gordon. I play the very charismatic and also entertaining Captain Elena Morosh.
Yep. And what are you? Like, what kind? Describe your character, because for people who are jumping in.
I am a hybrid between Andorian and Klingon. For those of you that are Trekkie fans, I know that is a very Trekkie hybrid, but there's probably a few out there somewhere that wanted to see it done, and so it was.
Yep. All right. And we have our first officer, Clem, who is a human. I don't know if Clem is here right now. If you are, you're welcome to speak on your own behalf. All right. But they are going to be our first officer, hopefully during the game. If they're not, they will be arriving on ship and immediately going to their quarters to rest up, because it's been a long trip for them.
Right.
Yep. And with that being said, last but not least, our very important character for today's game. Go ahead and introduce yourself first, and then your character, please.
Hi, my name's Kalen. I'm just basically a disabled resident now. Used to work in media, now I just do this. Uh, been a long time since I've ever been on Twitch. I'm talking like maybe 3, 4, or 5 years. Something, probably 2018 actually, when I got my brain damage. I did away with YouTube and Twitch back at that time. I am playing the Orion VV, and she is an ensign prodigy. She is the engineer that's being brought onto the crew, and well, as you always hear from a certain person in a certain franchise, secrets.
Yeah. We won't talk about those secrets. It's classified.
It's so classified, even I don't know about them.
Mm-hmm. All right. And with that being said, ladies and
Oh, we
gentlemen,
went 31, so we delve into.
yes. Jesus Christ, that was fucking loud. I need to turn that off. Hello, welcome Lemon Twist. Welcome back to the Silverlight. Yes. Our new chief engineer has been messing with the transport buffer again. I do apologize for that. They'll be properly court-martialed when they arrive. I am joking about that, Kalen. Yes, Kalen is our new. If you just joined us, Kalen is our new chief officer for our acting prodigy.
I'm not the chief engineer. I'm just the ensign that messes with everything.
Yeah, she's the ensign that messes with everything, and yeah, the ensign's not the ensign, but the chief engineer is classified as a moron because he's a Ferengi. We don't talk about him. His name is Vet. Well, not Vet, but you know. I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop there. All right. So yes, we have Vivi, who is the lovely person in green. We have our captain. We have Clem, who will just be immediately going straight to their quarters and passing out. So we'll be having technically 2 players today. We'll see. And without further ado, is there any questions, comments, concerns? Do I need to go over the safety tools in the game or anything for anyone? No need for a court-martial. Just be aware that going to wear pajamas in the future, you have been warned. Okay. Well, I mean, if you want to wear pajamas, you'll need to fill out Form 72019C. Starfleet uniform waiver number 2.
Give me 1 second. Just roll 20 acting up.
It's okay. Take your time. All right. So we have for those who are new to our game, we will have the safety card mechanism technically in play, but just kind of let me know in advance, like kind of either DM me directly preferably in game through the chat system in game. That way I can see it pop up on my screen. Like, because I have 2 monitors now. I have one here and the one here that I see you guys on. So that's helped a lot for production wise. If there's anything else that you guys have questions about, let me know now before we jump into the intro. And I think, Vivi is getting her engineering crew situated and sorted out. While she goes and does that, Captain, are you ready?
I am. Always.
All right. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after the opening intro. Please stay tuned.
Stars behind us, silence in our path. Through the storm we sail, no time to turn back. Whispers in the static, echoes in the dark. Something waits beyond the light, it's tearing worlds apart. In the iron shadows where the watchers sleep, truth is cloaked in silence, buried secrets deep. One by one they vanish, names lost in the void. But we ignite the stars again with what they can't destroy. Forged in flame and mystery, bound by fate and secrecy. We are the edge, Trident's blade in the storm. We will not fail. We ride the storm into the unknown we soar. Through the rift past every wall, we are the shadow's final spark. We are the light in the dark, trying to rise. The last line drawn in stardust skies. This is the reckoning they fear. The future's forged right here.
Threat classification. Unseen. Potential vector extragalactic. Containment protocol. Failed.
This is Trident Command, standing by.
All right, we are back. Welcome back, everyone. Can everyone hear me? All right. Where we are starting off today's game is not on the ship, but on a starbase. A very unusual starbase. Hold on, and that thing's not there anymore.
What's not where?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's nothing to worry about. All right. So yeah, and don't ignore the giant. These don't exist anymore either. So yeah. I'm just gonna remove these from the transporters. All right. So where we start off is on the station, where Vivi. This is like 1 hour before the right as the crisis is happening. Like 1 hour before you are conked out, and you know the queue does the thing. And
Okay, so this is when she still
Yeah.
knows what's going on.
yeah, so you are at the controls over here, and
Okay.
the queue is not here right now. So I'll just move them off screen. And you are frantically typing on the transporter to try and get. Well, these are escape pods actually. So you're setting up the escape pods, and you hear warning, warning, containment breach, and like all the like the standard alarms going off and everything. I'm not gonna play the audio clips for you, but you get the idea.
Yep, I get it.
Warning: station self-destruct sequence initiated. Option to override cannot be overridden at this time. Command authorization required. as a panel pops up and asks you for a handprint.
I do the handprint. I just
Please speak
going through.
authorization codes.
Do I remember the codes?
You do, yeah, because you're still conscious. You have all the thing. So just come up with something. Role play it for me.
Okay. 8384 Bravo 76.
Delete. Self-destruct sequence armed. Please specify time delineation.
Oh, 15 minutes.
Self-destruct sequence armed. Destruct in 15 minutes. All personnel, please evacuate. This is the last and final warning. All personnel, evacuate, evacuate. And the alarm blares. You can move your character, or should be able to.
I'm not in roll 20 yet. I'm
Okay,
still working on it.
okay. Again, once you get into roll 20, as alarms blare and you hear like the groaning of the entity behind you from the blast doors above me. These blast doors here on the station. And you hear the voice. I am coming. I must have what is lost. I will have what is lost.
Oh,
I will be whole.
well, that's always good.
Amongst all the blaring alarms and stuff like that again.
So she's just gonna take off as quick as she can to the evacuation pods.
Launch in 5 minutes. 6 seconds.
No. We're gonna speed that son of a bitch up.
You pull up. You do. Describe what you do with your hand.
So she looks at her hand and she kind of like closes her eyes, and this orb that's embedded into her palm starts growing almost computer-like tendrils as they bow into the console, and she starts basically going crazy trying to hack into the machine.
Self-destruct sequence over is warning. Self-destruct in 1 minute. All personnel must be evacuated at this time. Pod launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll me a fitness security check. Once you get in game into your character.
Fine.
Difficulty 2. Which is a standard difficulty.
Security check for once I get into the game.
Yeah, fitness security check. So you'll click fitness security on your character sheet, and then click the little chevron next to the 2 button, next to like the task roll.
Thing.
Oh, do you want me to roll it for you on your behalf, or no?
Yeah, roll it for me.
Okay. All right. So let me get down to your character. Where are you, Vera? Or Vivi. Wow, why did I call you Vera? Vera must be your cousin. Come on, roll 20. Don't be like this, please. Roll 20 is like, I'm sorry, I do not want to load your character right now.
Yeah, roll 20 is being a real pain.
Roll 20 is rolling that ones. I think it's because it's trying to access the sheet for you and the sheet for me. What I'm going to do is refresh roll 20, so give me a quick second, folks, while roll 20 reloads. Minor technical difficulties, folks. Is Roll 20 having a stroke today?
Feels like it. because it's having issues with me just uploading an icon to my profile.
Oh, that's what's causing it. Yeah.
And because they don't have the library to access anymore, because you know, after Hasbro bought them, they're just like, oh yeah, so we took out half of your features, so you can't clear out your own stuff.
Yeah. Be like that. Hold on. Okay, so there's V. And then we want to go scroll down to here.
It don't like Brave. It wants me to go to Chrome.
There we go. Yeah, please. I know you don't like Chrome, but it's, I think, easier for this system to work properly. Alright, so VV, we're going to go here. It's going to be fitness security check. Difficulty 2. I don't think you have any focuses applied, no. Rolling. You succeed as the pod drops out into the void of space. Meanwhile, in space, we're going to go here, go to here, and I have to find the map. There's the map, there's the map. And we're just going to put the ship here. USS Silverlight E, we're going to drop you here. And V, you've been adrift for 3 days on this pod.
Okay, sounds like my character's probably eating whatever she has on her.
Leftover rations from the emergency ration pack. Literally, you've burned through this pack. And that's not there. That's the ship. And you've been putting out... well, I would like you to record... Well, pseudo-record. A distress beacon, please. Like, roleplay this for me. Deep. Computer on. And also you're on minimal life support, so like literally like the power is like you're literally frantically trying to figure out how to get power to make a recording, send it out, and then remain on life support. As the computer says, you have enough power for a 5-minute recording.
This is Echo 79er, Mayday, Mayday, life supports, running low, coordinates.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Better than that device that's talking to through my console. I'll just send them now. Stranded, out of food, out of water, help. I repeat, this is Echo 79er.
Power fail. Life support failure in 1 minute.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Hush you.
Ignore that device.
As you say hush you to the computer.
Yep.
And then the lights pulse and the power goes out. Meanwhile, on the USS Silverlight E, patrolling the area of Sector 31-02, Captain, Rags has turned around in her chair and says, Captain, I'm receiving a distress signal from Quadrant Beta 7 in deep space. Do you want me to put it through the comms, PA?
Do so, and to the helm I will issue a command to start heading over in that direction. Maximum impulse.
As your vision begins to blur, as the oxygen in this pod has become very scarce, You hear the low thrum, and then you feel a jolt. Something has latched onto your ship as you pass out.
God damn it.
You pass out, right?
No, I know, but all I'm picturing is what's on that ship.
Yeah. And then, before you wake up, you notice that there's a bright flash right as you black out. Like, bright flash and then blackout. And you wake up in a room. Well, you wake up in space, just floating, without a spacesuit. There's no pod. There's no ship. There's just a man floating there in front of you. And this is you. Do you know what Q looks like, or no? Have you encountered Q in this universe? I'm trying to. Okay, so you have a strange man in an admiral's uniform just floating there in space, no oxygen, no like. It's very bizarre, and he says, "V, what you've done to this cosmos threatens the entire multiverse. I will not let it happen. My daughter, my older sister, my younger sister will not let it happen. We, the Continuum, will not let it happen. Unfortunately, I do have to do this to you," as he reaches out, grabbing you on the shoulder, snapping his fingers in front of your face, and says, "Forget everything." And with a bright flash of light, you're lying on the holodeck floor, cold, metallic floor of a not holodeck, a transporter pad. Let me get to the starship's transporter room. Yep, there we are. All players. Move to here. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Let me quickly. I'm sorry, these maps are very small, folks. I have not skipped. Oh no, this map is huge. I'm sorry. Lady M is not there. Captain, you are there. And as the transporter chief says, "I think I have a lock on the pod. Occupant coming in now." And there you are. There is an unconscious Orion. Well, I'll let you describe your character for us.
So she is in a short yellow engineer dress
Mm-hmm.
with an ensign pin on the neck of her.
Mm-hmm.
Her hand has a weird, almost living tentacle with an orb embedded into it, it looks almost Borg-like.
Mm-hmm.
And then she basically has like sneakers on.
Yep.
And she's a red-headed Orion.
Yeah.
So.
And that's what you see on screen. And she's just lying there on the transporter pad.
I'll use the very limited Borg tech in my body. Pretty much located in my eye.
You're really quiet.
To scan the character that's lying on the transporter.
Roll me an insight, recent science, Captain. Or insight science, I'll take either. Difficulty 3.
Insight and
Science.
science.
Mm-hmm.
And you said we had what, 8 momentum?
Yes, you have 8 momentum, 1 float. That 1 float's going away at the end of this scene.
I'll use the floating momentum then.
Okay, the float is gone. Let me just pick a note. So you're down to 7. There we go. Okay. And what do we roll? Nice. Gain that gain that float back. Actually, no, it's difficulty.
Oh,
No, you don't gain it back because because it's a trait success. Got it. Sorry, I was looking at the numbers and didn't realize. Got it. So, yeah, she is not hostile. That is definitely Borg tech in her hand. Whatever that orb is something modified, unknown alien origin. But she does not seem to be hostile or infected with Borg nanites.
Or if the presence of nanites is there, but they're inactive.
They're inert. Yep. It seems to be like they're there, but like their original programming has been rewritten.
Yeah, so very much like my own
Yeah.
nanites.
Yes. As she comes to, groggily. V, you do not know where you are. You are very confused. You don't know how you got here. All you remember is you are in your lab.
Hi? Who are you?
I am Captain Elena Maroche of the USS Silverlight E. Welcome aboard my ship.
Okay.
As you stand up shakily.
I'm VD. I am. I don't remember. I remember I'm an ensign, but
As you look down next to you, you notice that there's a data pad.
I pick it up.
You open it. It has a what looks like a log of some sort, but it's all just black lines.
Huh.
And you know what black
I'm gonna
lines mean? Redacted.
Inference.
I just
Wait.
kind of look confused. Do we have like Q here as well?
Q is not. No, you don't know what Q is. He wiped that from your memory.
No, I know, but I didn't know if I saw him like here.
No, you didn't see him. And he erased that part of like that component of the memory.
Yeah.
Yep.
Question. Very interesting question, though. Would I be able to smell or sense the fact that Q magic was used, since I deal with Q almost on a daily basis?
Roll me a insight engineering difficulty. I'm gonna make this difficulty 3, and I'm gonna spend some threat. Increase your comp range by 1.
Since we have so many momentum, I'm gonna do a full dice.
Oh God, you're juicing the living daylights out of this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you're gonna. So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're down to 1 momentum.
And I totally beat it.
Yes, there is. Your Oculus scan does detect very, very minute trace amounts of Q radiation.
And I'll make a mental note to talk to Lady M about that at my first convenience.
Mm-hmm. What do you do, V or Cap? You're just staring at each other while V is on the pad.
I will have security escort her down to sickbay to get checked out by the medical staff that is present.
When you're talking, her stomach literally growls.
And get her some chow.
The security officer says, "Do you want me to take her to sickbay, sir, or do you want me to take her to the mess hall first?"
Yeah. My initial scan says she's okay, so let's get her some food first.
Mess hall it will be, sir.
Captain's Galley.
Understood, sir.
Should be like this.
As you are escorted to the captain's galley, and we're gonna go to the crew quarters section.
I also found out why my road honey's being a problem.
Oh, why is that?
Because I don't have the pro subscription anymore, it's mad at me because I'm over its limit.
Ah,
But it doesn't tell you that. So, like, you have to go in and manually delete every single thing.
oof.
Because they don't have libraries, so you can't just delete all.
Fair. Alright, so we are gonna zoom in here. You're not there. Let me go grab your character tokens. As Captain and V, you're sitting here on this chair here.
Okay.
And Cap, let me go grab you.
You have to ask, is V vegetarian or does she like her meat?
Oh, she eats everything. She would be eating, like, proper, like, some type of, like, noble or, like, princess. But she would be, like, begging for food.
Mm-hmm.
Then she'll fit in perfectly. She'll fit in perfectly.
Yep.
Because technically, the captain is a Andorian princess, though she does not like to admit it.
Fair. Alright, so Captain, you're sitting there. As this pad is sitting on the table in front of you, that the security officer has delivered to you. And they have tried to look into it, but all they have is basically just a bunch of black lines, some lines of text, but it's super fragmented data. Like, whatever was on this pad was either heavily encrypted by Starfleet at the highest level of brass, and a combination of whatever was on this pad was heavily corrupted.
Would I be able to use the same sense on that I used on her?
Yes, I will give it to you. Whatever this was on this pad also is giving off very minute amounts of Q radiation. Like, the whole pad just glows with like a little tinge of radiation from Q when you look at it with your ocular implant.
I will hold on to that and deal with that omnipotent fool later.
Yep. Alright. As
May end
V...
up with having a broken nose again, but...
Well, we'll get to that later. V, as you're chowing down, Captain would like to ask you some questions. Like, where'd you come from? And, the general stuff. Because technically, even though you are an ensign, you're being treated as a quote-unquote Starfleet guest aboard. You're not really technically crew.
Yep.
Yet, so...
And the chefs have prepared roast targ. And upon entering, you would have noticed the presence of two very large lizard-like reptiles.
That seem to slither across the floor. They have small little wings.
He just kind of, like, picks her feet up.
They're harmless.
Yeah, cool. I see you don't have a habitat for them on this ship.
The ship is their habitat. They kind of go where they want.
Oh, okay. That's wonderful. I think that's a grand.
They don't interfere with the day-to-day operations. They just kind of observe.
Do they have their shots?
Yes, they're fully vaccinated and up to date.
Okay.
As one curls around, like slithers up, like just kind of like on the table, just to kind of look at you. Curls up on the edge of the table next to the dishes of already eaten food.
She kind of moves her hand quickly because it pulses for a second, the orb, and she just kind of hides it. as she looks at the lizard like, good creature.
The lizard just kind of,
For
it doesn't
reference,
hiss, but it just kind of looks at her
oh,
awkwardly. Go ahead.
yeah, it'll look at you and just kind of bob its head, like, okay, I see you. And then kind of just pays attention to the uneaten food on some of the discarded plates.
Hmm.
For reference, think bearded dragons just
Very docile.
about very docile but very large.
Yeah.
About 2 meters in length.
Yep. And as you are eating, Lady Mary walks in. Well, let me just switch this to this, since I actually had permission to play Lady Mary for this game from prior discussions. Captain, I did some scans as you asked on our guest here, and I did find the radiation that you did mention to look for. Can I speak to you out here, please?
Sure. Pardon me, I'll be right back.
So, my brother reached out to me, and the person that you have in that room, as the door closes behind you, you hear the muffled like voices, but you can't hear anything. So the conversation goes, my brother warned me about something that woman did in there. Something that is of cosmic concern. No, multi-level concern. We need to, you, me, and the rest of the crew need to keep her safe. Keep her away from whatever's threatening this side of this area of the cosmos. I believe she might be connected to all of this.
Can VP sneak over and try to listen through the door?
You may roll me a what would this be? Control security, difficulty 2.
Can you roll it since I'm still kind of stuck in deletion limbo in another
Got it.
20?
Control security, difficulty 2. I'm gonna be nice and allow you to use your espionage focus.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, have had the forefront to enable soundproofing.
All right. Well, I increased the comp range already because of that. So you got 1 success, so you can hear part of the conversation. And I will tell you what snippets you hear. You just hear important of cosmic importance, multiverse, great
she
great
kind of knocks on-
great threat. Keep an eye on her. That's all you
Yeah,
hear.
she kind of goes to open the door right away then.
The door goes, and you fall flat on your face forward.
Hi. So, can you exactly tell me what you know of me? And fill me in on this?
Lady
Lady
Mary turns around and says, first of all, this was a private conversation. Second of all, you shouldn't be lurking around like that. It's kind of against protocol.
She sighs and she goes, listen, my family, I ratted them out a while ago, and like, that's the whole reason I am in Starfleet to begin with, so...
I did read what was on the pad, Captain, as she hands you the data pad that was sitting on the table in the other room that somehow is no longer there, which is very odd. And she said she had. It's been unredacted enough, so I'm going to give you access to a file that is in player handouts. There's a thing called. Hold on. Let me give you access to this. Edit. So can be viewed by you and save. There's a new document that you can see. Can you see it?
Yep,
Can you read it or no?
I could.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and read that for me, and I'll put it up on screen for our audience.
Okay, Starfleet mission log file redacted classified level S31 Omega. Lead engineer Lieutenant has been redacted. Orion Starfleet Engineering Division unauthorized transfer, none. Officially logged. Site of activation, outpost Theta Vega 12, coordinates unknown or missing. All observations and entries are property of Starfleet Experimental Engineering Division in Section 31. Unauthorized access is punishable under Directive Omega 6. Initiation. Begin audio transcription. Initial fusion between alien matrix substrate and Borg nanocore. Synchronization algorithm is holding at 63.9.
As you're reading this, it's also playing the audio of V's voice.
But emotionally responsive. I asked it, "Do you know me?" It flashed yellow across the projection sphere. Furious.
You see V grab her head when she starts realizing that's her, and her eyes kind of twitch, almost as if it's recalling stuff, as she like just falls to the ground in pain and curls up.
Immediately, the ship goes to red alert. Captain to the bridge. Red alert. All crew to the bridge.
Do I continue reading or?
If you wish, you can. But right now you have a crew member and an ensign who are both in cosmic distress. Because both Lady Mary and V are like grabbing their heads and just screaming in agony.
Temporal ripple detected. Power surges are being absorbed through containment rings, no leakage yet through the harmonic displacement. Though the harmonic displacement is fluctuating. Shouldn't be possible without a mind. Maybe that's what it wants. Temporal ripple detected will attempt realignment. Attempted integration of the third coil with the disaster emotional feedback loop spiked into red zones when I touched the lattice. It showed me a memory, my memory, from when I was a child. That shouldn't be possible. I didn't upload that. Somehow it's pulling from me. I've never felt something like this. It doesn't want to be a system, it wants to be known, or maybe remembered. I have named it Echo. I like that. Energy matrix has stabilized, self-sustaining. Borg nanites are dormant, but the alien shell, it's active on a quantum level. I shut down the primary power, it stayed on. Then I blacked out. I dreamed of stars we never met. It showed me systems beyond Federation reach. It said, all things echo, let me echo you. I think I made a mistake. In one version, the engineer self-destructs the lab, another she merges with the entity, blah, blah, blah.
That's all GM stuff.
Okay.
Go down to the very last part, where it says log entry, last encrypted audio.
Auto encrypted, S31 override 45-E. This log was sealed under Directive Omega Blank. All further experimentation was shut down. Outpost Theta Vega no longer appears on subspace maps. Starfleet has lost 3 recon teams attempting to recover data fragments from the site. A final note is visible in the metadata.
As pause. all the text on the screen does the weird matrix glitch thing, and you just see the letters scroll down the screen, and it reads each letter. Spelling and flashing on the screen, blinking. I'm watching you. And the pad goes dead. And then the resonance of like the red alert comes droning back into your ears as the crew is still screaming and flailing around on the floor, both V and Lady Mary. Captain, get up here.
Is this affecting like the empaths, like the earlier thing we encountered?
It's the same, yes, but different.
And yet I'm not affected.
Mm-hmm. Which is weird.
Yeah, because she is an empath.
Mm-hmm. V, as you're flailing around on the ground, do you say anything or do anything?
She keeps apologizing.
Just shouting at the top of your lungs.
I'm sorry, Q. I'm sorry.
And Lady Mary just like spouting random like languages. Unfortunately.
I posted a security team around the captain's galley as I head up to the bridge to see what the situation is.
As we head to the bridge. Captain, you arrive on the bridge.
I still don't have a first officer at this moment.
Yeah, you don't have a first officer, but we'll just assume. I'm gonna remove Thaylor. There we go. Captain, you're on the bridge. Chief of Security says, "Sir, we detected something, a wave of sorts. Just long-range sensors have detected something out there. It's tracking us. We don't know what it is. We can't identify it. It's just there."
Modulate the shields to this frequency.
I've already tried that, sir. As the ship shakes.
A different frequency that would filter out all frequencies that would affect the empaths, specifically the empaths.
I'm trying, sir. Engineering needs help. Probably that new ensign down that you brought on board might be able to help. I'm trying everything I can up here. It's no good. We need a brighter mind. As the security officer rushes over to engineering.
Fortunately, that ensign is indisposed of at the moment, as apparently she has empathic abilities, and whatever this is has affected the doctor and that individual, as well as several other empaths aboard the ship.
It's not great, says Rags.
Including me.
Okay, well, Rags says, as she puts up her hand, "It's not affecting me for some weird reason. I don't know why, but I might be able to reach out to whatever it is." And she looks down to her little kobold entity friend. "Can you possibly speak to it?" "I'm going to try," says the little creature. This is Joy, by the way. The species that we met last episode. And Joy puts her hands to her temples and thinks. And with a bright flash of light, standing in the middle of the room, is Q. But very big. And he's a minotaur. But human as well. "Captain?"
He will get a glare from her. He's like, "You better have a damn good explanation for all this shit happening."
He just says, he gets up, walks over to you, picks you up, and storms into your ready room, sealing the door behind you.
And upon doing so, he will have my knee in his face for doing that.
He takes your knee and roll a fitness security check. Difficulty 3. Complication range 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a couple threat.
Increase your complication range by 4.
I'm rolling 4 dice, so
Mm-hmm. Q is
Q
not
is
happy.
happy.
Neither is Q. He means business at this moment.
You should be lucky I haven't pulled a blade yet.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
You don't just manhandle the captain.
He drops you on the in your chair and says, "Sit and listen." He folds his minotaur arms around his chest. I'm here
Do
because
what I want.
he snaps his fingers and your mouth disappears. You will listen to what I have to say about the ensign. And you will not speak another word until I give you your lips back. Do I make that clear? You may move your head up and down or left to right.
What you will do is give you a double middle finger crossed, saying "F you." Dispense with all the Q nonsense and just spit it out.
He walks over to the monitor and pulls up
If you
he
insist on wearing the Minotaur head, I will slice it the hell off.
he changed his to his normal form, but he's still large. He's still taller and more like imposing than ever. Still the minotaur tail and the hooves, but the rest of the body is just normal. And he says, "I'm here."
He's never been very imposing.
Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. He says, "I'm here because an ensign decided to experiment with the temporal mechanics of the quantum law. They've created something unfathomable, something dangerous, something deadly, something that this multiverse does not need."
Yeah, I think it's affecting my crew right now, so dispense with the...
It is affecting your crew, but it wants her. He pulls up a picture. He pulls up a video feed of your ensign flailing around, rolling around like they're having a seizure in your quarters. This entity is tied to her. Her memories. They must be kept separate and far away from each other. Every time you bring up information about her memories, the entity can track her and get closer towards what it wants, her mind. Therefore, it is imperative, Captain, that you do not divulge any information about my wiping her memory or trying to correct the timelines. Lady Mary has already been made aware of this. That's why she's having her episode 2. They're both cosmically linked. It's the best I can do to keep them separated. But if you keep pushing the envelope open, shit's gonna hit the fan, and hard, Captain. And I won't be able to save you from that. Not even my Minotaur form will be able to protect you.
Well, good thing we don't need the damn Minotaur. I'm quite
He just
handy at solving shit like this.
and your little toothpick of a blade won't be able to cut through this one. He scoffs. That is why I had to intervene as a Q. The first time I've ever had to do this in a God knows how long. He pinches his nose. I don't like what I had to do, but I had to do it just to protect the cosmos. You will keep this a secret, will you, Captain? He looks you dead in the eyes. Your crew, Lady M, not even V, can know about what I've done. This is our secret.
Since I'm technically a Black Op operator now, it won't be in any official reports.
It better not, and I'll be watching your every move, Captain. as he walks over to you with it, like storms over to you and puts his like bony minotaur finger in your face, just inches away so you can't bite it off, and says,
I still grab it and snap it.
it just regrows a normal finger. He says, enough with the shenanigans, Captain. I'm being blunt serious. This ends here.
Manhandle me again, and I will find a way to end your existence.
He just laughs and says, Captain, it's been a pleasure, but from now on, don't piss me off again. And please, protect V. For the love of God, protect her. Or I will do something to one of your crew members you will regret. And I make that as a promise.
You harm my crew, and I'll see to it that you are ended permanently.
My daughter, Lady Mary, will end you first. He snaps his fingers and you get your mouth back, and he disappears. And you just lay sitting there in your cabin, in your captain's quarters, with the door unlocked, and the eerie silence of the red alert alarms blaring.
She'll sit there and just mutter to herself, "Fucking prick! I am going to end him one way or another."
V, even though you are flailing around, you are trying desperately to make your way to the bridge.
She would be stumbling as she tries to make her way there.
Yeah, you're like a drunken bastard trying to make your way to the bridge, as the security officers are trying desperately to drag you, and you're just throwing them left and right around the ship. That's why the red alert's still going off.
I don't think I'm that strong, am I?
I mean, you're not that strong, but like because of your enhancements, I'm allowing it narratively.
Okay.
Your Borg enhancement is basically you're using it as a weapon, not to kill, but to
The
just
device is doing it,
yeah
not me.
yeah. The device is doing it because of the radiation and all the echoing. So basically, the device has gone malignant. Captain, says the chief of security as you come out of the ready room, we have a situation on deck 5. Nope, make that deck 4. Deck 3. Captain, we better seal off the bridge. Something's coming.
I will allow it to come to the bridge.
But Captain, I don't
No
advise
problem.
that. As the door to the bridge turbolift slides open, and
Everybody else in the room, my mind has sent a empathic command to these Borg implants to deactivate.
roll me a control command. Difficulty 5.
Doing this with bold security.
Mm-hmm.
Take the necessary threat for 4 die.
Gotcha.
Rerolling that.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
V,
5 successes.
you drop to the floor, breathing heavily. You're back to your normal self, and the tendrils slide back into your wrist. The alarm is still blaring red alert around you.
What happened? My head hurts.
Oh yeah, cancel out red alert.
The lights go back to normal, and the throbbing in your ears stops. The pain is gone. And the comm officer says, Rag says, Captain, just let you know, whatever was on sensors is gone now. We're no longer being tracked by whoever it was, says Rags. as the security officers go up to UV, Chief of Security, and they just have their Type 1 phasers trained on you. Captain, your orders?
Stand down, security.
They stand down, discharging their phasers from stun.
Bring her down to sickbay. I want her checked out.
Captain, I recommend you come with us. You might need to ask some questions.
It has a mind of its own, as she points to her hand.
As the security guards
And
drag.
you get a look from the captain that says, "I have a solution for that."
And
As already demonstrated.
we're making our way to sickbay. You guys are having me jump all over the maps today.
Before I leave the bridge, I'll have Helm resume the previous course to PR31.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Seeing as we're still on our way there.
Yep. Well, you're making your way back to PR31 because you're doing some patrolling. And Rags is not here right now. And Lady M is on a medical bed over here. V, you're on that bed here. And yeah, this nurse is not screaming at you, but looking at you. So, and Captain, you walk in. Oh, no. Didn't want to open the character sheet. I want to drag the character to the map. Who do you want to visit first? V or Lady Mary?
I'll check in with Lady Mary, see how she's doing.
Captain, I just got a communication from my brother. He was very vague about something to do with that woman over there. All I know is that I was told to protect her, and we must protect her from what happened. I can't remember the past, like...
We'll protect the girl, but, warn your brother, if he ever manhandles me like that again, I will end his existence.
Duly noted, Captain. Duly noted. Now I think you have a... well, I need to rest. My cognitive abilities are not like they're... Whatever lashed out definitely is more powerful than even the Q continuum. I need to rest as she lies down. Make your way over to V. V, you are lying down on the bed as you are... you're not restrained or anything. That there's just two guards standing next to you, just in case. But they seem to be docile right now. Like, unless ordered to take you down, you are not considered a threat at that time. As the captain walks up to you, and the nurse says, "Sir, I don't know how to remove whatever it is in her hand. It seems to be embedded throughout her body. Removing it might kill her."
As with most board tech, it seems to be under control at the moment. If necessary, I can force control upon it.
Oh, to be fair, it's an ancient piece of tech that I found, and it helps me kind of merge with the equipment. Really useful for getting through locked doors and places I shouldn't be.
The security guard raises an eyebrow and clears his throat. "Sir, does this pose a security threat to the ship or its crew?"
That remains to be seen.
I'm not planning on using it on your ship. I don't remember the last time I used it, actually.
If it becomes an issue, I can issue a empathic command to shut it down.
What have I
As
been doing?
approved on the bridge.
She just pauses. She goes, "What have I been doing for the last month? I don't remember any of it."
I can say is something powerful has intervened.
Something powerful. Like my parents powerful?
More powerful.
Uh, okay.
God
Then
level powerful.
cosmic levels of powerful. As she says, like waggling her eyebrows.
Cosmic powers, itty bitty living spaces. I had to.
Yep.
You were the one that was having that conversation about me behind my back.
I have spoken to said power. And this particular powerhouse obviously has a death wish.
Yeah, well,
But they did something that they will soon regret ever doing.
And Lady Mary has been discharged from the medical ward by the Ferengi nurse. So the Ferengi nurse comes up. Captain, it's I know I shouldn't be interjecting here, but this Lady Mary suggested to me that we do have technically an opening in engineering if we really need to protect this Orion lady.
V's fine. I have a name.
Well, okay,
Guys, aren't you like a dinosaur? She
excuse
literally
me?
looks at everyone that's old on the crew. Remember, she's like an 18-year-old prodigy, so she's
Yeah.
looking at the rest of the crew like, what the hell? Like,
Yeah, the Ferengi looks at him, looks at you, and is like, looks at the captain, him, looks at you, V, and then he just grabs his lobes and is like, you made my lobes tingle, and I don't like it.
feelings mutual.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go organize these medications. He scurries off and disappears.
You'll fit in well here.
And she just looks at Cap and is like, okay, Mom.
So how about it? Engineering?
I
You could
mean,
use a hand.
I guess. I remember doing a lot of engineering, as long as we're not trying to kill anyone with it. That's kind of the whole reason I ran away from home. I don't need to make inventions for people to.
The Orion Syndicate is not exactly known for being a pleasant place to live. I've had dealings with them over the years.
Yeah, well.
Captain, we'll be arriving at PR 31 in about another 30 minutes. Just letting you know. Bridge out.
Well, as my engineer, you will not only have the ship to look after, but a space station as well. I hope you're up for the challenge.
That's a lot to put on someone like me. Just saying. Isn't there like someone else in charge and I just tinker?
You'll be under the tutelage, if the captain agrees to it, says the nurse.
She just kind of nods and goes,
You'll be under the tutelage of some of the great engineers of the past.
okay.
Any engineer you wish, we can make a hologram representation of them, from Mr. Montgomery Scott all the way to whatever engineer you want.
You see her roll her eyes and she goes, great, a babysitter. A holographic babysitter who doesn't get tired.
There are some really great engineers in Starfleet history.
Yes.
Might I
No.
suggest the half Klingon, half human from Voyager? She would definitely be a breath of fresh air for you.
Yeah, but I've seen a little bit of the fresh air that Starfleet has, and there's a reason why I decided that I was going to kind of do my own thing while helping.
Miss Miss Milana Torres was a Maquis member, so she thought outside the box when it came to things.
Okay, that's actually that's intriguing. Actually, that's better than I was expecting.
And they
As
were stuck in the Delta Quadrant for 7 years.
as you feel the motion
Trying
of
to
the
get
deck
home.
plating change, you've arrived at PR31.
If she could make a journey of 100,000 light years in 7 years, I'm pretty sure you can do something incredible too.
Okay.
Well, everything checks out here, Captain. She's pretty much good to go. Clean bill of health, no problems here. Just mind the mental fortitude stuff, and she'll be good, says the nurse.
I will get started on programming the hologram for you, and I'll try and make it where she is not as insufferable as some of the other engineers. I might also recommend the one of the greatest in Starfleet history was Lieutenant LaForge, amongst others. So LaForge and Milana Torres would be your best bets for your basic engineering knowledge.
Hmm. Yep.
And at LaForge's mention, there is a hologram of the Starfleet Historic Museum pops up.
Yep.
For like all the great ships of the line, including the Silverlight D.
Yep. Which is currently on display, and then it pops up with an ad from our lovely Ferengi for DS9. Come to DS9 and the new shipyards with shuttles available daily to see the glorious ship on display now at the Federation Starfleet Archives. Tour the ship of greatness, experience the wonder, sit at the captain's chair, and be the first officer you always wanted to be. Here on the USS Silverlight D, your destiny awaits. Tours available now. Only 400 strips of Latinum. Call now. People for the Ferengi Trade and Commerce Association and the Tourism Bureau.
I'm not doing that.
Damn Ferengi. Turned my previous ship into a freaking platinum mine.
To be fair, they are as bad as pirates.
I heard that.
Most of them are, but not all of them.
I wasn't being quiet about it.
My lobes got tingly again. You better not be talking about me. You hear from across the room.
Don't worry, we're not. We're just talking about your species. I say overly loud, but not
How
you
much
in particular.
How much does he charge for that medication? Because I could make medication and not have to deal with him.
He turns around.
Medicine is free.
He turns around and looks at you glaringly. You know, I could manufacture a sedative right here, right now. For the
And
both of you.
and then you'll be court-martialed.
Meh, 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 meh. He storms off into another part of the sick bay, out of earshot.
And strung up by your guts. For crossing me.
You turn back to V.
You remind me of my sister.
I don't know if that's a
Are you
good thing or a
sure?
bad thing, but
Are you sure you're not Orion?
positive. A couple different things, but Orion is definitely not one of them.
Okay, just you acting a bit like a space pirate. Just saying.
I'm Andorian and Klingon. I'm a badass because I have to be.
Wait, they were not violent Klingons?
Oh, I'm extraordinarily violent.
Yeah, but you just said two species that,
Andorian and Klingon.
yeah,
Two battle-eccentric species.
but they don't usually get along, do they?
No, not necessarily.
In this lore, it's like we are so far into the future. Literally, the Andorians and the Klingon are now allied under the umbrella of Federation, and that's actually somewhat canon right now in original lore.
Yes, but the union between a Klingon and Andorian is rather unique,
Yeah.
seeing as Andorians have 4 different genders.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
As far as my character is concerned, there was a queue at some point in history, not ones that are associated with us, but wanted to see it done, so it was done.
Yeah. Blame the continuum for interspecies sex. Sorry. I had to say it, but now I said it. Okay, enough. Yeah. So, the it's do we want to fast forward a little bit, or do we want to stay in sick
Yeah,
bay and discuss, or
you can
fast forward?
fast forward.
Okay. It's been about maybe a week and a half since you've been on the ship. We're down in engineering, and you're not there. Lady Mary is not there. That's your holographic engineer. And V, you are loving it here. There's so much tech, so much things to do. It's just great. So, as your what project are you working on, by the way? Like right now with the engineer. I'll let you decide.
Maybe beefing up the security so that thing can't get in my goddamn head.
So, like mental dampeners and stuff like that with the science team.
And she'll be keeping her left hand in like a kind of metallic glove,
Yeah.
hoping that it will keep it from,
Yeah, lashing out.
Yep.
As the engineer says, "Well, that's fine work you've done, V. You might be in for maybe a promotion from the captain if you keep this up."
I don't want a promotion. I just want new clothes. Just
We
saying.
we can fabricate those. I mean, we have replicators.
Do we ever go out places like nice clubs or anything, or is this like what I recall with my former position where I'm in lockdown
I
in
mean,
a lab all day?
Ryza is a couple hundred light years away. You could always ask the captain for shore leave. I'm sure they will allow it once we get our projects done here. And with that, Captain, you walk into the engineering room with the warp core between you and the rest of the crew. The warp core is pulsing and humming with glorious sounds. Whatever. What?
anyone on,
Go ahead.
is there anybody on the crew that's like my character's age, or is everyone like 40s and like up?
There's a couple ensigns that are like 20-year-old ensigns, but like you haven't befriended them yet.
Okay. No, I was just curious. I didn't want to start calling like player
No.
characters grandma and
No. You're fine. Like the age range for like the experienced staff range from like early 30s to like maybe the oldest being like the quartermaster who's like 65.
Okay, that works.
Yeah. Yeah. And you don't want to bump into the quartermaster. He's a Tellarite and he's a stickler for the rules. If you want something from the quartermaster, you have to go through him. And usually it's hard. So if it's a bizarre request, he'll usually put his foot down and say no. Ask the captain for approval. But yeah, Captain, you walk into the engineering. If you're there, Captain.
I'm here.
Okay. All right. So, Captain, you walk into engineering, and everything seems to be in shape. Everything seems to be working beautifully for the first time in forever. And, yeah, the warp core seems to be running differently. Like, not in a bad way, like, it seems to be more efficient, the way it sounds. And you've walked around the ship for months on end. Well, not months, but like a couple, give it a month, maybe a month and a half. So you've kind of learned the sounds and stuff of the ship and how she speaks to you. Even though you're not an engineer, you are the captain of your own ship, and she is speaking to you with pleasure.
The ship speaking with pleasure, or
Just the sounds of the ship.
uh,
The ship itself is not speaking unless you want to speak to the ship's AI.
well, since Aya is a part of the crew,
Yes.
technically,
Yeah, we do have a onboard ship AI. I forgot to mention that.
Okay. So we got like an outlaw style thing going on.
Kind of, yeah.
essentially we have a sentient program on board, very similar to the one that was
In Discovery.
born on Discovery.
Yep. If you haven't watched that, if you
I
haven't
I've
watched
only
it,
gone to
spoilers.
episode 2. I've only seen like episode 2 or 3 of Discovery.
Yeah, this is like season 2 bullshit. Sorry, spoilers.
Discovery didn't hit me as well.
Yeah. Once you,
Ironically, Strange New Worlds, Star Trek Prodigy, and the newer movies are what hit me.
yeah,
Like the other stuff was a little too drawn out or too corny.
fair.
Okay, to get an idea about Aya, you'd have to watch. I think it was season 3. Yeah, it was season 3.
Yeah, season 3 of
Aya
Discovery.
came out.
Yeah.
I was more of a
Yep.
Farscape or
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you want the
Stargate.
Cliff Note version of what happened, I can give it, but that's up to you.
I'll probably give it a watch. I have Paramount Plus. I just haven't watched a lot on there.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, essentially in season 2, Discovery comes across a world that essentially was a giant, like a giant organic supercomputer.
Yeah.
Oh god, all I'm thinking of is Lower Decks with the supercomputer, the cube.
No, it was like a planet that was just, or a planet or something of that sort that had an extreme artificial intelligence that
Yeah.
gathered
Yeah.
hundreds of thousands of years of knowledge and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was they did that in Star Trek Lower Decks.
Yeah.
And it was
And it
this
was
archive was transferred to Discovery, which artificial intelligence wanted to become sentient with that knowledge.
Yep. And also
And
became
the
part
whole
of the crew.
Section 41 thing that became freaking absolutely crazy. They had to jump to the future to avoid that.
Yeah.
And along the lines of season 3,
Hmm.
Aya started to become more and more functional
Yeah.
as an artificial intelligence
Yep.
Hmm.
with a good nature.
Yeah. Good AI, not bad AI. So,
Right.
Aya, or Io, or whatever we called her in our version,
We just went with Aya.
Aya, yeah. Aya says, "Hello, Captain." See, for some odd reason, the warp core pulses like she's speaking through it.
How are you doing, Aya?
I am doing
Good.
well. The team over there, behind me, have optimized my systems greatly. I am very appreciative. I am at peace. This new crew member, who her name is Vivian or V, yes,
Vivi.
Vivi. They are the brightest star I've ever seen. They seem to know a lot about me. We have connected on numerous occasions, Captain. They seem to understand me, every inch of me. From my isolinear chips right down to my biomass containment units.
Well, that's a good thing.
It is. As there's a dull hum from the warp core, like she's sighing. It seems like Aya has fallen in love with V.
Uh-oh.
As long as you help us keep her, well, this is directly to Aya and just Aya.
Mm-hmm.
Help us keep her safe, and she will be our engineer for a very long time. It is imperative that we keep her safe.
Captain, may I ask why?
Empathically, I connect to Aya's intelligence with the real reasons why.
I understand now. She is a vital and critical asset to the team. I will do my best to keep her safe, Captain.
Keep us all safe.
As is my function. As the chief engineer says, "Well, that's alpha shift right now. So if you want to shift into beta shift, V, take some extra hours. You're more than welcome to, but just don't go into gamma shift, please. Last week was a nightmare, and I can only deal with enough of you for about maybe 3.5 hours before I start literally wanting to pull out the warp core."
You know, not my fault you're a grandma.
I may be having graying hair, but that is not a way to speak to your superior.
Oh, really? Then maybe you shouldn't speak to me like I'm a child.
Someone really needs to throw the Starfleet handbook at you. You need to read.
She just looks at her
As she
like,
as she
I
walks
didn't
off
know
as she
a
walks off to a
handbook
side
comes
room and
flying.
disappears. Meanwhile,
I didn't know
Captain,
I didn't know where a holographic handbook comes flying at V.
roll me a fitness
yep.
security check.
A fitness security check?
Uh huh.
For Ducky?
Who needs to roll it?
V does because she has to dodge being hit by a holographic piece of hard light.
No. How do I roll that on the sheet?
So on the sheet it'll be fitness. So see under attributes how it highlights control and security. Click fitness. You already have security. Now under task roll, see how it says 2?
Yep.
Like
You
that.
you click that, and then you see where it says focus none or no.
Yep.
Click no,
Okay.
and then click the chevron next to the underneath the 1. There you go. You rolled an absolutely. Yeah, the book hits you.
Yeah.
So you just hear "ow" and she just like falls on her ass, annoyed.
And all you can hear is Aya laughing gently.
The warp core humming.
And she just stands up, annoyed, and grabs it, and then looks at this thing, whatever this is.
Oh, that's the captain.
That's the captain.
Yeah. Well, the old model of the captain, I should say. I have to put
Okay.
in the new model. Sorry, I grabbed the wrong token.
Oh, it's okay. I was confused because of the visor.
Yeah, she used to wear a visor. There we go.
Yeah, so she just looks at the captain, annoyed, and goes, "Seriously? You really do act like my sister."
I will just raise my hands like I had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, right. And then she goes to throw the book back,
It disappears into nothingness.
and she just looks annoyed. She just glares at
Aya,
the captain.
Dr. Aya.
I just chuckles overhead on the PA.
I'm gonna go see if there's anyone my age.
Technically, Aya would be the youngest member.
Yes, we do have a mess hall. If you want to go to the mess hall.
As for age, she's probably only about 13 or 14.
What? No, I'm not a babysitter. She just goes to the mess hall annoyed.
Yeah, hold on. Give me a second to populate the mess hall for you. Oh god, the
Aya's
mess hall is
AI is
huge.
still relatively new. It's only less than 2 decades old.
Yeah. Alright, we have a Frangie me. We have the Frangie over here. I'm just.
So very childish and very prone to cause practical jokes.
So you're telling me the AI of the ship causes practical jokes?
You were just hit with the holographic
Book.
form of the
Starfleet
she
manual.
looks at
manual.
the comms, and she goes, "Hey,
Yes. What
you're
can
in timeout."
I am a artificial intelligence. I cannot be put in timeout. I have a lot of things to
Yeah.
do.
You
I'm
have many things to do. Double your workload and stop harassing the crew members. Ooh.
I believe that is against my orders.
What's your order?
My orders are not to harm the crew. That is my primary directive. If I violate that,
You just violated that.
No, she didn't.
My ass is sore. You hit me with a book.
then go to sickbay. Lady Mary can take care of you and your sorry little ass.
Excuse me?
Definitely has that teenage spirit.
She
Rebellion.
just goes to the food place. She just goes to the
Yep.
cafeteria. Like, nope.
Yep. All right, V. You can drop your token over here near the map, near the store. Yep. Mm-hmm.
What door? This one?
That's the bar.
Oh.
Also,
My token is very tiny.
here, I'll make you a little bit bigger. Let me scale you up. There you go.
Okay.
It's
what
right
door?
right here where I'm pinging. No,
I don't see
the other door. On the other side of the room. There you go. As you come in, you see, well, all these people over here are not there. Boop. But yeah, there's some ensigns around. There's a lieutenant. There's your Ferengi. There's another. Looks like another engineering person. There's a comm officer. There's a scientist somewhere around here. Yeah, down there. And there's also a bartender.
Doesn't she sit at the bar?
All right. This is what you see at the bar. Hello. I am Thea. What can I get you today?
How about a Shirley Temple?
Sure, Synthahol, Shirley Temple.
Oh my god, they're gonna serve the 18-year-old at Shirley Temple.
Yeah, but Synthahol, so it's non-alcoholic.
So she looks at it and she goes, "Why doesn't this have alcohol in it?"
It's Synthahol. It's synthetic alcohol. It still gives you the same effects without the without the alcohol downside.
That's kind of insulting. The whole experience is what alcohol is for, including the hangover.
You can talk to the captain about requisitioning something more to your liking. I only have Synthahol here. I mean, if you ask nicely, I might be able to get something from the back, but
Please, can you get me something from the back?
roll me a command presence check. Difficulty 3.
So task roll 3.
No, you start with 2. You have to buy dice with momentum.
Okay.
And you
You
guys.
said difficulty 3, so I'm trying to figure out what that is. Is that complication?
No, that's not complication. That's just a delineator to tell you how many how much you have to succeed on the roll. That's basically the difficulty level.
So command and what? Control
Presence.
or presence?
Presence. Because you're.
Ooh, my good one.
Okay, command presence. And you start with 2 dice, so that's task roll 2. If you want to
Yep.
buy additional dice, you can get momentum. Because you have 2 momentum on the board, so that will get you 1. You just rolled for it, okay.
Yeah.
She says,
1.
well, that's only 2 successes, and you needed 3 successes to get it. So I'll let you succeed at cost. Which basically means you succeed, but she says, okay, maybe just this once I might be able to find something in the back that's punchy enough to not get you in trouble. And she walks to the back, tinkers around a little bit, and comes out with a blue vial that's bubbly and seems to be fizzing with like bubbling over. Like, it's blue, it glows with an eerie kind of green. She pours it into a glass and says, just don't drink it all at once.
And she just kind of sniffs it.
You sniff it. It's fruity, but also seems like as you smell it, the aroma takes you to the worlds of Andoria, where the cold, bitter ice of Andoria bites at your lips and your nostrils. And yet, at the same time, you feel like you're standing in an open field of grass during the summer season, as the warmth of this aroma just washes over you. And then you're brought back to the chair where you're standing in front of her, and she says, I told you it's punchy. Are you gonna drink it? Or no?
Fuck it. Let's do it.
And she says, just take it easy, it's punchy stuff.
So she drinks it.
Alright. Roll me a fitness security check. Difficulty 4.
Oh god. Okay.
Oh, so increase your comp range by 1.
In case my what range?
Complication range by 1, so from 1 to 2.
Yep, if he's drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you want to spend momentum for additional dice?
How many momentum do we have again?
You have 2 on the board.
We have 2?
Yeah.
Nah, because this is just an RP moment.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I didn't make that.
You pass out. Well, actually, you don't pass out, but you feel the buzz. You just drank Andorian and Romulan ale mixed cocktail.
Yep. So she hits the bar and then falls out of her seat.
And collapses to the floor. And I'm gonna do
That was experience.
as the this Ferengi, well, this guy stands up. This Ferengi just starts pointing and laughing. Can't hold her liquor. Thay, you did a good one this time. As they all like start chuckling.
And then she just looks at the Ferengi and goes, "Hey, where'd you get those ears?"
They're my ears. What did you expect? Also, you look
Were they-
you
Are
look
they
you look a
gone?
little green at the gills.
Yes, yes, I do. Probably all that stuff that I drank.
No, I mean really, you do look green.
Hmm. How much is that gonna cost?
The bartender looks over at you and says, "Probably 3 hours in the brig."
She just stops laughing. 3 hours in the break, that's like being sent to my room.
As you,
Hey, you still trying to pawn off that medicine for money?
as the chief of security walks over. Well, actually, no, chief of security. Hold on, I have to go grab the chief of security. It's Lieutenant Daylor comes rolling into the bar, into the room. Lieutenant Commander, Commander Daylor. What's the? And he is a refrigerator of a man. If you look at this guy, that's what he looks like.
He's the old man, isn't he?
He's the bearded man. Yep.
He's just a solidly built human.
Yeah, solid built human. As he walks in and says, "What's going on in here? Someone explain." Notices you on the floor giggling. No, he said he walks over to Thay. Thay, what did I tell you about getting the captain's private stash out for the rest of the crew? Come on.
He just kind of raises a hand and goes, technically, it was a special occasion.
Special.
How this is?
You know what special occasion I have for you, young lady?
You're sending me to my room for 3 hours.
No, it's gonna be 3 days. As he picks you up and drags you to the brig.
She pauses and she coughs. She goes, 3 days? Oh, the humanity!
Don't make me throw in a visit with the captain. Also, after your 3 days, you'll be scrubbing the Isolinier grid for the next 48 hours. And cleaning out the poop deck.
Wait, sir, I'm the engineer. I'm the one that fixes up everything for you.
Yes, but you're also an ensign, and you just broke protocol. I'm your superior officer. I'm a commander. Look at my pips.
And she looks at his pants.
These pips speak volumes. And you know,
She stops laughing as she's clearly drunk, and she goes, "Your pips." I'm so glad that the pens give you that much confidence.
so we're gonna take you to Control X. Control copy. And guess what, folks? For the first time in forever, we actually get to use the fucking brig scene.
The ensign's just like, let's go.
As he punches you out.
Wait, he punches her?
Well, he knocks you out.
Okay, I was like, he punches her, like, square in the face? Like,
Well, to knock you out. Like, because remember, he's a beefy man. He is security.
Yep.
He can do what he needs to do to subdue you. as you wake up in the brig,
Oh my god, he's
It's-
gonna hate what I do in this brig, isn't he?
it's
You
it's
know what I'm gonna do, right?
it's been 1 hour. Hold on, give me a moment. I have to go get the captain and the first officer. Jesus.
Oh.
Oh, you have managed to somehow clone yourself.
No, I threw a token out. I can't control the other one.
Okay, here, I'll just delete your clone. There we go.
Hi, clone.
Bye, clone. Alright, Captain. Uh, let's see. Yeah, Captain, you're here.
Yep.
Am I being watched before the captain gets there?
Oh yeah, these guards, these so-called guards, these 3 guards.
They leave her glove on.
No, they took it off.
Oh, idiots.
Mm-hmm.
So she's just like leaning against the glass as she has her like left palm
Mm-hmm.
where the console would be, like with her butt blocking it, and she goes, "So, what are you in for?"
We're not in for anything. You're in for breaking protocol, drinking synthahol, and then drinking Romulan ale mix from Thalor. You know you
And
shouldn't
she
trust
pauses
Thalor.
and- She pauses as she listens to them, and she's just like, "Seriously? Is this crew really that stuck up? Do you not know what we do on my home planet?"
We know you're a bunch of drunken assholes.
I am not an asshole. I am a prodigy.
A prodigy who gets herself roaring drunk. He laughs as the rest of the 2 guards decide to start laughing. Prodigy got drunk. They wouldn't be in the brig.
Now, when they're doing that, can I be hacking the console with my hand?
Roll me a daring engineering difficulty 5. Max difficulty. Have fun. You only
I
get
am
2
rolling
dice.
zero momentum.
2 momentum, so you get yourself up to 3 momentum.
Single momentum. One momentum.
1 momentum will get you 1 die.
Right, so it would be 3 dice.
Yeah, 3 dice. That is a
Zero, one,
crit.
and one.
The 0 is a critical failure.
Yeah.
So,
That was good.
warning. Occupant of cell 3 is attempting to bypass security protocols. As you get blown backward up against the bed and
And they
thrown.
see the device on
Eh.
my hand.
Yep. Try that again, Ensign. And the next place you'll be is in space without an EV suit.
That's not fair.
If the captain authorizes it, we can vent the atmosphere from your chamber. For a time being, to teach you a lesson.
She just pouts as she sits on the bed. And, like, fixes her now, like, I'm guessing zapped hair.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Captain, you walk in. You've gotten the news about the ensign and her shenanigans. Captain? Captain?
Cap, do you sleep? Did Cap fall asleep in the chair?
Jordan?
Hmm.
You walk into the room.
Okay.
You walk into the room of the brig. You've gotten the report about what's happened to our ensign and the shenanigans they've been up to. And their hair is very frizzled right now, like they touched a live wire.
She just
Yeah.
hiccups like she's drunk.
You're coming off your hangover.
Yeah. Hi.
You're very hiccupy.
The captain will step inside the brig cell and put a hypospray to her neck, the V's neck, and inject something that will help cure the hiccups and the hangover.
As you step out of and the shield goes back up.
And she just kind of like pauses as she starts to like slowly become more normed.
Sober
And
up.
she's like, why? What did you give me?
A hangover cure.
But that's no fun. If I'm gonna be locked up, I'd rather be hungover.
You're getting out of here in an hour, so you have to be sober to do that.
Out of here in an hour, but I thought I was gonna be locked up for 3 days.
I'm not that mean.
And she just kind of like crosses her arms a bit and goes, you know, your gods are really stupid.
You look at
Now,
you look at the
let's
lieutenants
play by
around
the
you.
book. So unfortunately, these guys are come by the book. I have yet to break them of that habit. I run
Yeah.
things differently.
Well,
True.
clearly, I'm used to how you act, and then when I finally went to the cafeteria and tried to relax a bit, I guess the guy with the stick up his butt got it angry.
You know who
These,
she's talking about. You're talking about Draylor.
Yeah, a lot of the crew are fresh from Starfleet Academy, and this is their first assignment.
I didn't get
So
to
they,
enjoy experiencing much of Starfleet Academy. They kind of threw me up the ranks from the whole, you know, being a prodigy thing and threw me in a project.
from what I read, your skills prove it, and from what I've seen, they were right to do so. You are what they call a certified genius,
Yeah, well,
and our resident AI seems to agree with you to a
if
point. He
I'm a
likes to pull
certified genius, then why don't I remember the
jokes.
last month of my life?
Unfortunately, the those that are above us saw fit to interfere. I don't know why yet. I've yet to torture the information out of him that I need. But as soon as I know something, I'll let you know.
And then she just kind of pauses and it's like,
Torture him, I will.
I don't even
'Cause I have
remember
a
who my
history.
superior officer was, Cap. I do
I
not
have a
remember.
history with this particular entity, and he and I are not friends.
What entity?
Do you know the cosmic being that used to love to torture a beloved captain of the Federation many years ago?
You hear in your mind the words, "Careful, Captain."
Uh,
The only name that I mention is Picard.
and she just kind of like looks confused.
Captain Picard of the USS Enterprise had several run-ins with this individual.
You're talking the one who sleeps with everyone, or is that the other one?
The what?
And she pauses and she goes, one of the captains that were famous did a lot of, oh,
Talking about Captain Picard, not Captain Kirk.
She's muted for a moment.
Hmm.
And in your mind, Captain, you hear the words, "You can mention my surname, but not the single letter."
What's wrong, Q? Scared?
No,
She would say telepathically.
it's just that saying the full single letter could trigger her to remember. We don't want that. Do we now?
So what do you want me to tell him? The continuum has interfered?
No, just the word Quinn. She'll understand. Just enough.
She'll mentally throw up the middle finger your way.
As you see that middle finger being snapped off and disappear into a void, black hole.
Sorry,
And
what
a
did I miss?
blade comes around and a mental blade comes and smacks you in the head.
What am I missing? Are you guys fighting in your head?
Uh,
As the telepathic link is severed.
Yeah. So V just kind of like pauses as she tries to figure out about the whole. You said Kirk and Picard, so now she's like, look, I don't remember a lot of what exactly has been taught to me. I remember computers and I remember some of Starfleet, and I'm missing chunks of it.
Starfleet History 101.
Uh,
Captain Kirk was a notorious flirt.
yeah.
Captain Picard, on the other hand, was quite the nobleman and had run-ins with mysterious entities all the time.
Oh,
There's one in particular that was a particular thorn in the ass.
I don't remember who or what that is. It's just blank. It's like I
Do
read it,
you,
but I don't remember it.
do,
It's
do
just
you
like
know the letters of the human alphabet?
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P R S T U V W X Y Z.
You're missing one.
I'm a genius. How am I missing one?
You skipped a letter between P and R.
There is no letter between P and R.
Therein lies the mystery.
I need to get drunk. Again.
As
I unfortunately cannot tell you said letter because it is a synonym for another species.
She looks around for like a computer console.
roll me insight engineering. Difficulty 2.
Spell the word queen.
Do I still have the complication of a 2?
No, it's back to 1.
Okay.
You would offer the simple challenge to spell the word queen correctly.
Yeah, no, she don't find shit.
Yeah, you,
She's still
yeah. You're just still inebriated as you kind of like are stumbling around the room looking for something. The captain has no idea what you're looking for.
Cap, is there like a console in the wall or something? You know, like a screen.
It's a
Sometimes
brig,
look up the
says
data,
the lieutenant says. It's a brig. You don't get access to those privileged things.
and she looks at the lieutenant, and
I would have
you
a
can-
pad in my hand and I would pull up the alphabet with one particular letter highlighted.
what happens when
Between
you sees it?
P and R.
The letter resonates in your mind. You pitch forward, grasping your head.
So she has an episode.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, she holds her head in pain as she starts like kind of like keeps saying like I'm sorry, Q, I'm sorry, and is like basically collapsing. And you see the weird orb that's tendriling towards whatever electronics are nearby.
Yep. And the red alert goes off.
Empathically send the command to the thing to stand down. Again.
Captain, this is going to be up to a roll, always. Unfortunately, it's not automatic, so roll me a command presence difficulty 4.
Yeah, she doesn't have control over that piece of tech. That kind of controls her.
Well, do you have any momentum left?
We have one momentum in the pool, just one.
I'll use that for a third die.
Okay, you are 0 momentum now. You know what? And because I'm a nice GM, I'm gonna spend 3 for it, increase your complication range by 4.
Well, I just rolled a total of 5.
For some odd reason, your voice and your commanding presence, whatever you did, or maybe whatever you are, this device seems to back off and obey your wishes. For now, at least.
So it slithers back onto her.
Quickly,
And you see-
as quickly as it came out. Maybe
Yeah,
even
you
quicker.
see it like going to the orb, almost like the orb, like it was coming out of the orb, and then it wraps around her hand and just kind of like seals.
It is scared of you, whatever that was. The way it
And
acted.
to kill, I will simply say I will not reveal what you are outright, but if she guesses it along the way, I am not responsible. But I need to know the information that she has.
He said, you hear in your mind, and echoing through the ship like the brig's comms, you hear a voice, V. A voice that's familiar, but you can't put your finger on it. I will do my best to protect her. Meet me in the void. Sector PR 31-04. And when you hear the words V04, it reminds you of a brief memory of the station. You have flashbacks as you're like flailing around. I'll let you describe what you see or what you say.
This is all mine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This space, and she kind of like she's kind of like flailing, but she's like calming down.
Yeah.
And it seems like she's kind of staring off into nothingness.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Q, why is this space all mine? Wait, why am I being locked down in here? I thought I was a prodigy. Why are you locking me away in some...
The risk is too much. What you've created here is too dangerous. There is no way to undo it, says the voice.
I didn't create anything. It's not my fault it got intelligence.
A byproduct of your genius. You are its creator. It seeks to become more. That
Yeah,
is its risk.
and I don't want to stalk her. Can it not seek to become more?
Unfortunately, it is what it is. It is too much of a danger. It must be destroyed.
For that, there's one thing we agree on. But who says I'm going to be able to destroy it?
Not just you. And you see a glimpse of the entire crew in front of, or standing shoulder to shoulder with you in the very front.
The new ones or the old or her old crew?
You and the new crew, as well as the old crew mixed in.
Some of you dead? How did you die?
That is of no consequence, says the voice. But know this, V. We are here for you. We are here to help you. We will prevail.
And how do I know you're not the thing that I supposedly created?
As a face floats in the void around in the room, kind of like a floating head, kind of like from like imagine like the Wicked head floating around, but like it's a
Yeah.
hologram. And it's just a giant enlarged version of Q's face, but distorted so you can't recognize him as well.
A big floating ball of light does not tell me who you are. And she's talking like not just in her head but out loud. So like the captain hears all of this when she's talking.
I will do this as a favor to help you. But know
Help me, I
this,
can't even remember the alphabet.
as there's a wink from him, and for some odd reason you do remember that there's a missing letter. It is Q. But when you say the word, you don't feel pain or suffering anymore. Like something, a part of you has been given back, but the rest of your knowledge about those days' events still seems to be fragmented.
So all I'm remembering now is Q.
Yeah, but it's a pleasurable
So
word. Like he has granted you the ability to remember the letter of the alphabet, who he is, what he is, but he's manipulated in a way that, like, when you think of him, he is your protector.
Uh-oh.
It's creepy, I know.
He ain't my dad. He That's what she straight up says. She's just like, he ain't my dad, but he's protective. What's he, an uncle? I'm not related to him, am I?
As you ask
Does
this
she
question,
Does she come back to like reality yet? Or
yeah,
is she
you
still
come back.
talking?
You're still fading in and out of reality, and then you fade back to the lab, and you see the entity in the glass chamber being created when you threw that switch for the first time.
And that's when she freaks out, and you see her like kind of get up and run the opposite way in
You're
panic, and just hits the
and
wall in the bed.
you hit the force field and are thrown back against the bed, and that is when you come to. There is no Q, there is no entity, there is no lab.
Does she recall all this after having the
Ye-
episode?
yes, you recall it all.
Hey, Cap.
Hey guys. Or, hey.
I think Q might be my uncle. I'm
Huh?
not sure. He protects me, and I may have made a monster.
As Lady Mary comes running in with the data pad. Let me go grab Lady Mary. Captain, you might want to see this.
Okay.
She hands you the data pad, and V, if you'd like to do a full lore drop, please do. The whole data pad, but speaking as like without the redacted bits. Like everything's unredacted right now. So like full lore drop, please.
Where do I access the non-redacted parts?
I don't have those. So basically the remember what we talked about with the discussion of the entity?
Yeah.
So go ahead and describe your backstory. I think it's on your character sheet, your backstory. So if you open up your character sheet by double clicking on your character sheet, you can read that document on your character sheet.
So yeah, she looks at the the document, and she's just like,
I
Lieutenant.
can. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
You're gonna be right
Should I
back?
wait?
It looks like Quinn will be joining us back in a second.
Okay. Cool. Alright, while we go to be right back. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hello, welcome back.
Welcome back.
No.
Hi. So, yeah, we have our first officer to catch you up on what's happened so far. Our captain has had some weird interactions with our friend V, who apparently created an entity that is now hunting her down for her memories because it wants to become super sentient and become an all-powerful being and god.
Oh.
And the captain and my character Q have been trying to stopgap this entity from getting close to V to obtain her memory and her DNA to become sentient or all-powerful. So basically, this is basically the new big bad you're dealing with. But it's going to be over the course of like a couple episodes. Sorry for the oldest lord.
They may have friended the old big bad. So
Yeah, episode 2 is the old big bad, which you guys already befriended. So that is our friend Joy, who is now a cosmic entity kobold that we live with. So I had to come up with a new big bad, which was courtesy of our friend V, who is a master genius and managed to create this god monstrosity that is now a living entity that is of cosmic importance.
I like torture. Bad joke, I'm sorry.
You like torturing my little mind. Yes, says Q.
Considering how many goddamn stories I've written and how much, like, I used to work in special effects and costume design, there's a lot of screwed up crap in this head.
Yeah. You're good.
My character believes in absolutely torturing the hell out of Q.
So,
Hi there.
Yeah, tell me when you want us to resume the thing that when we have the data pad.
Yeah, go ahead. So read your character sheet from Section 31 Ultra Classified DLC.
She looks at the weird data pad as she hits a button and you start hearing. Lieutenant Commander Vivi was once heralded as a prodigy in exotic energy research and synthesis.
And synthetic.
Once heralded as a prodigy of exotic energy research and synthetic quantum waveform manipulation. Working within a remote asteroid base outpost deep within the Shackleton Expanse, she pursued an independent Black Ops research endeavor, Project Rema, combining salvaged Borg nanite matrices with recovered ancient alien resonance cores. Her goal: to bend quantum emotional feedback into a stable energy source. But what emerged from the fusion of the tech was not energy, it was a conscious. And then it goes into detail and you hear not Vivi, but more of like a tech description of it. Vivi's device, unsanctioned, experimental, and operating well beyond known safety protocols, triggered the cosmic birth of a sentient entity, later codenamed Renmina. The being was forged from timelines shattered by emotional resonance feedback.
Resonance. But yeah, resonance.
Resonance feedback, feeding off the residual echoes of existential pain, memory, and curiosity. When Section 33 agents uncovered the anomaly and the entity's connection to Vivi, they intervened immediately. The station was condemned and ordered to be destroyed. All data logs were corrupted, redacted, or purged. Vivi's credentials are revoked as of this moment. She has faced either exile, court-martialed, or termination. In desperation, Princess Vivi volunteered to correct her own mistakes to atone. And then it leads to Admiral Q. Admiral Q of Section 31 saw potential in Vivi's guilt and value in her proximity to Remina. He granted her the rights to serve aboard the USS Silverlight under one condition: the truth must remain hidden. What's up?
The truth must remain hidden, even from her captain,
Yeah.
even from herself. That was Q speaking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah. Using high-level Q-class psionic neutral cloaking, Admiral Q altered Vivi's memory, encrypting the truth deep within her subconscious. She knows something happened. She feels responsible. She remembers running, but everything is fragmented, just gone. Her new identity is Communications and Systems Specialist. The assignment to the Silverlight E and Poseidon's Reach. A sealed directive: destroy Reminar at all costs. And then she just kind of pauses as she's looking at this data pad and like hearing it, and she just kind of drops the data pad.
As you drop the data pad to the floor, it clatters. You pitch backward in the opposite direction and go into a coma.
Would I have been able to hear any of this through the tentative linkage between the Borg tech?
Yeah, you heard it all. She spoke it.
Yeah, she was reading it, and the device was playing an audio log.
And I can offer an explanation as to why my commands are affecting the her tech.
As walking into the room, after hearing medical emergency in the brig, will Clem please report to the brig? There you go. Clem, you walk into the brig. If you're there, Clem.
You there, Clem?
I think they fell asleep. Okay. I think they might be dealing. Yeah. Okay. So your character token is standing next to the captain as you walk into the brig, and there is a very unconscious Vivi on the floor.
I can observe like, what's the observations I'm seeing on her?
Vivi seems like she's got, like, the visual observation, she's gone through intense shock. She is not moving, she's motionless, she is not breathing, she is in a coma.
Oh.
And there's a data pad sitting next to her on the floor, face down. And she is inside the brig, but the shield is down. And the captain is just standing there, taking it all in. You can ask the captain what happened, but I don't think the captain's there right now, so...
Right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I able to check for...
You can scan.
Yeah, I like to scan.
Alright, roll me a control medicine check. If you know how to do that, let me know. If not, I'll walk you through it.
Can you walk me through it?
Sure. So click on your character and open it up for me.
On Roll20, open your character sheet.
So you double click on your character, go to character sheet.
On my character sheet?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you should see under XO, under the tab at the top, there should be a chat bubble, what looks like a paintbrush, and then a book. Click on the book.
Wait.
It
Under...
Journal.
At the top of the screen, you want the journal. And that's where your character sheet is held.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for this one, I can roll it for you. Because I have it pulled up already.
That would be better.
It's gonna be insight reason It's gonna be reasons medicine for her.
Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you go outside?
I had to go get Dwayne.
I never saw him go out.
He went out a couple minutes beforehand.
Mhm.
No, I didn't catch him on camera. Or did you already delete it off the
Yeah.
camera?
You didn't roll it right. You unchecked the medicine. So re-roll that again, Jordan. Okay. You have no direct idea. Well, you have some idea, uh, uh, Avira, or Alvi, of what happened to the character, what happened to V, based on like the signs you're seeing, but you can't piece two together. There is a component missing, but it's in the room with her. She seems to have fallen backward and hit her head, but she's in a coma, and the deck plating is not that hard, so her hitting her head that hard wouldn't cause her to go into a coma. So something else has influenced this coma.
I will simply hand the datapad that I had in my hand to my commander
Mm-hmm.
with one letter highlighted, and she should know.
The letter underlined throughout the entire document is the letter Q. What do you do?
I know I'll be having a discussion with a certain cosmic being.
Yes, I'm asking your commanding officer, your assistant officer, your chief executive officer what they want to do. As you see the pad with the letter Q underlined. So, you're probably dealing with something, so I understand.
I'll simply say that it looks like we are dealing with another entity. Cosmic importance.
We are dealing with an unknown entity.
An unknown entity that is of cosmic importance, far greater than the Q. And this entity is malignant. Well, I can't even say it right, but like, yeah, malignant. Like it seeks to destroy. Mm-hmm. And this person who's lying in front of you, at least from what you glean from the captain with the discussion that we're going to a little fast forward with, is this the person who is an Orion lying on the floor on our back in front of you in the brig. Apparently might have accidentally created this entity by mistake. And now she wants to destroy this entity that she has created because it's such a big threat to the universe and the galactic cosmos as a whole. But this entity seeks her memories and her DNA, but if they two ever come too close to each other, it could spell the end of the multiverse. That is the level of BS you're dealing with right now.
And for my crew, that is only a Saturday. That is Saturday bullshit.
every day, just regular smuggler Saturday.
Yep.
Yep.
So
Let's see.
This is why we are the best crew in Starfleet. Because we handle shit like this on the regular.
and you know you're in a coma. We're gonna quickly have a quick jump scene over to the lab
Uh-oh.
again,
Uh-oh.
where we have the entity speaking. Well, not the entity, but like Q is gonna drag you into. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do this. Fuck it. V, you're in a place that's very, very bizarre. As you materialize in hold on. Let me go drag this.
The old asteroid station?
No, not the asteroid station. You somehow managed to wind yourself up inside yourself, your subconscious,
Oh.
which is inside your Borg tech.
Oh, okay.
As you see Borg drones standing at guard at the spot you spawned in at. You can. Well, I want you to put your character right here where I dropped your original character.
I don't see where I am.
Oh, here I'll ping everyone. There you go. Did you see that?
Possible.
No, I did not. I'm
Okay.
looking.
Feasible that I could hack into this space at all?
Give me 1 moment to get V's character situated before we start doing that.
Okay.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, that's you. So I want you to put your token right where the other token is, or near the other token. I'll delete the old one. There you go. You wake up on a cold, metallic, dark floor.
Hi.
You hear 4 voices standing around you. Hello, V.
And I
They say
go
simultaneously. No, you must find yourself within yourself.
Yeah, I don't do this acid trip stuff. The only thing I do is drink. I don't mess with whatever this is. And she literally just looks at the boards and it's like, so what are you like supposed to be?
We are fragments of your subconscious.
Yeah, my subconscious isn't a Borg.
We are part of you. We are the technology that resides within you.
So you're the invasive gem that's stuck in my hand?
They all walk towards you. That is correct. They all say simultaneously.
So she's going to like fucking. She's like, if this is my subconscious, then you can all fuck off, and she's gonna take off as quick as she can.
Which direction are you running? North, east, or south?
Probably east, because she's looking for anyone that she
You
recognizes.
can move your character over to this point where I'm pinging.
Do they stop her?
No, they don't stop her. They just stand there and turn around as you run by.
And she just gives them the bird as she runs by and then sticks out her tongue.
Yeah. As here, you hit a... kind of like a... Actually, you know what? We're going to do this, because I know the captain wants to get in on this, and I feel like... Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. I have to go find...
With my character being like, what is it, empath? Couldn't she drag everyone in on this without meaning to?
You could, yeah. Do you want to?
Then screw it. We'll say that when she's subconscious, she winds up taking everyone in.
Captain?
Oh, that's not.
Okay, well, here's the best part. I get to put where your tokens go, because when you drag them in, you don't know where you're going. So we're going to put you here.
She doesn't know where she is.
And Captain, you're gonna go
He better not
there.
be nearby because his ass is getting dragged in too.
No, I know.
If I'm being dragged in, I would have my batleth with me.
As a subconscious weapon, I'll let you only bring phasers.
Yeah.
Yep. V, you're standing next to a ladder. You see, well, not V. Sorry. What's your character's name? Everil.
Ever.
Everil.
Uh-huh.
You're standing at a ladder. You see 4 Borg drow just standing there. They seem to not notice you, but their heads turn to look at you. So they do notice you, but they take no action.
So they noticed me, so I can't sneak away.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Captain, you're at a console that's glowing with light on the ground here. And yes, there are 4. Well, there's 1 Borg drone that is 4 Borg drones that are moving into the room. They stand there at the medical bed where there's a Borg drone being worked on. It looks like V on the medical table. And yes, V, I'm going to clone your avatar and put you on the table.
Okay.
Now, with these around me, would these Borg be acting any different?
Since they are constructs for subconscious and also the entity, these particular ones are guarding the V on the table.
You could probably hear her swearing because of what I just did. You guys would have been in there when
Yeah,
that all
you just
happened.
hear swear words just echoing throughout the chambers, like overhead.
That doesn't affect the table one, does it? Like, the table one isn't talking like me, is it?
No, the table one is talking like a Borg.
Okay.
So who wants to go first with initiative? Captain or, you know what, let's actually go down here. Averill.
I was gonna say, I think I want to give it a shot.
Yeah, Averill. Which direction do you want to go? North or south? Or maybe east or west?
Let's go north.
North. Okay. I think you can move your character, but I'll move it for you. You walk up here.
Yeah, I don't think I can. I don't have the other thing yet because it's something to do with the way I made my password, so I can't even log into
It's
it
okay.
without.
It's okay. So as you walk up, you see a door in front of you. There's supposed to be a door here, but there's not. It is a blast door of sorts. Very Borg looking and very intimidating. How do you want to proceed? And just so I get a thing, I'm going to draw a line with a red thing here, which basically means there's a door. So you can shoot the door. You could try and hack the door.
Yeah,
You
I was
can.
gonna say, can I attack the door?
You want to attack the door? Okay. Roll me a fitness security check against the door. Oh, no, it'd be a daring security check. If you're attacking an entity, so we're gonna go open to you. Multidisciplined. I will allow hand-to-hand, well, not hand-to-hand combat, but I will allow multidiscipline because you are using different disciplines. And we're going to use daring and security. And yeah, you have momentum. Okay, I'm going to increase your comp range by 1 because I'm spending threat. And rolling. So you succeed, but at cost. So basically, you know this door is Borg infused, but something on the other side has access. Or someone.
Ah.
And you can sense that they are friendly. Even though you are human, something in this room is giving you a higher, elevated sense of presence. And your tricorder says that the captain's on the other side of that door.
I want to. I definitely want to continue forward if I can. You said I succeeded, right?
You succeeded at cost, but you just gleaned information from the other side of the door. That is it. The door is
Okay.
still locked and blocking your path.
Oh, okay. I got it now. Okay.
Yeah. So,
You
Captain,
said
go ahead. Go ahead, V. A.
no. That's it. No, I was gonna say you said the door had like intricate like words on it or like symbols.
Oh, you. Yes, it does. Actually, now that you look at it, this is just passive perception essentially. So now I need to do a thing. So give me a second while I pull this over here so you can't see it. Create. All right. It's thinking.
Okay.
Come on, stupid thing. Oh, it's not working. Okay, hold on. Copy. Paste. Go. Okay.
You good?
Yeah, it's trying to work out things, and I'm like, okay, it's being stupid. So I have to give it some time to process while I pull the information up on my other computer.
Do you need me to make some stuff for you with it?
No, it's fine. Okay, here we go. On the door, it says, I was born where knowledge burns brightest, yet forged in hands that did not understand me. I am neither neutral, natural, nor whole, and yet I hunger for what made me so. What am I?
Oh shit, a widow.
And you're the only one who sees this on the door.
Okay. Can you repeat that one more time? Please?
Sure. I was born where knowledge burns brightest, yet forged in hands that did not understand me. I am neither natural, neutral, nor whole. And yet I hunger for what made me so. What am I?
Can my character try to get it inside what the door means? Not inside, but guess.
Yeah, you can guess. Roleplay.
Okay.
And you guys, I will allow one thing. All of you have shared comms in this mine area, so you guys, but you guys don't know that yet. This is out of character knowledge. So basically, you guys haven't checked to see if you can communicate with each other or anyone else in these chambers. Just letting you know that's out there.
So we share a mental link then?
Yeah, you share a mental link as there's a voice in your head. So if anyone wants to speak and help out, if Errol, they can.
I would reach out with my mind to hers and tell her I can help with whatever you need. Just let me know.
You hear a mind in your mind, kind of thing.
Oh, definitely
It's
surprised by this.
it's the captain, yeah.
Mhm. Vera isn't too shocked, so she tells him about the riddle
So
on the door.
yeah. Do you want me to repeat the riddle?
Please.
I was born where knowledge burns brightest. Yet I yet forged in hands that did not understand me. I am neither natural, neutral, nor whole. And yet I hunger for what made me so. What am I?
Baby.
The glow of the door pulses red. It does not budge.
It is a child of some sort.
The door pulses red again.
Cosmic baby?
The door pulses yellow.
One close. Cosmic child? Like
The door
something
pulses
that you-
yellow.
My mind drifts to the image of joy.
As your mind drifts to the image of joy, you see fragmented visages of pain, suffering, and fear, flickering in and out quickly.
I would reach out with understanding, compassion.
The door still remains motionless, as if waiting for a word to be spoken.
I don't hear them, either of them, right?
No, you hear them in your mind, but you're on. It's very faint, like it's proximity based.
Yeah, so she just yelled, "Get out of my head!"
What do
Is
you?
this a metaphorical like burn riddle? So, because I'm thinking matches.
It's kinda, but not exactly. It's based on the current game that we're playing right now.
Okay.
And the story. If that answers your question.
Okay.
It is a child of some sort.
The door pulses yellow.
It's the entity.
The door pulses green as tendrils pull back, opening and revealing the chamber.
You just hear BB shouting, it's the entity, and then she's like, you can hear like the pulse laser going off.
Yeah. Yeah. Captain, you see V, a creature which looks like V, but Borgified, lying on the table. As it gets up, swings its legs over the table, and then these Borg drones surround you, Captain.
Is that guy in front of me still there, by the way?
This?
Mike Isom?
Oh, your character? Yeah, this thing. This is not a guy. This
One of the
is that.
drones,
Yeah, Minotaur.
the drone that's directly in front of me, I will shove my fist into its stomach and rip out its the key component to its biology.
As you attack it, roll me a fitness security check. Or daring security check. Difficulty 3.
Daring security. Give you the threat for the third die. Hand-to-hand combat. Focus is used.
Yep.
I'm gonna re-roll that 0.
Yep. Alright, so one of them is dead.
And I literally reach into them and crush their spine.
Cool. Hold on, let me just draw a little X across this one. The ones that are highlighted are dead, because these are all grouped as one. Alright, but V steps forward. You will not harm my kin. I will become one with the entity within.
Do I see them at all from where I'm at?
No. But you
Can
said
I move?
you can move. Yeah, we can cut over to you. This is all multi-action. So
when
you
she's hearing all this chaos and she's being entity, does she hear the noise from down south?
yes,
She's gonna start sprinting past this thing, whatever it is.
it's gonna attack you because it moves in and attacks you. So this thing is gonna hold on. Let me just open up its character sheet. Where is it? Manage assets and character sheet stats. It's gonna roll a daring security check against you. No control security. And it's going to roll to attack, so roll to hit. What's your security rating?
A 1.
Oof. It hits. So you're gonna take some juicy damage from its attack type, which is gonna be, hold on, let me go to this thing. It is going to use its goring charge. Enjoy that damage.
Where is my health again?
Your health is your stress bars. The little circles under stress.
Alright, how much damage was that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You take 1 injury. You're
Oh, 1 stress.
no, not 1 stress. 5 stress.
5 stress.
Yep. So now you take an injury because you took 5 stress. So your injury, under injuries, you're gonna add an injury. And I'm gonna describe it to you. Your arm with your robotic Borg part has been not severed, but like they slashed at your upper shoulder, and it is exposed, so you're bleeding out. So type upper shoulder bleeding out.
Okay.
Yep.
Can she use her her presence and engineering because it's her head?
Yeah, that's how I was gonna actually suggest that you basically
So
reverse
she
attack.
She just cries out in pain, and everyone can probably hear it in their heads in pain as well.
Everyone emotionally feels pain, actually.
And she's going to just kind of like, you know, basically say you are a duck, you know?
Yep.
She's like, screw it, you are a duck. Get out of here.
As this entity is gonna have to roll a well, this thing is gonna have to roll a
Do I have a complication from the injury?
no, you don't get any complication from the injury.
Okay.
Daring. It's gonna have to roll a daring engineering check to counter that. But
Alright,
its comp
so-
range is gonna be increased because it's being attacked. And it does not have that, so I have to try and beat that. It does not, so it disappears for now. Boop. Leaving the pathway to the north, east, and south open for you. Where do you want to go?
Running south.
Go ahead and move your token.
She's moving. How far can I go?
You can go up to here, where my ping is, right there.
Okay.
There's your movement distance. There you go. Good. Now we cut back to the Everell. You see the captain battling 5 Borg plus a Borgified V up ahead. As you move into the room.
Do I have a? Can I shoot?
You want to shoot from back there? Sure. Roll me a control security check. So I'll roll that for you if you'd like. Let me get your character, Everell.
Alright, got it.
Control. Okay, cool. And she would use. Yep.
3.
So gain a momentum back. You hit.
Ooh.
6,
2, 4, 6,
7, 8.
8, 9.
8, 9. Yeah, you're right.
With 3 effects.
What do you want the effects to be?
The effects.
Yeah, the chevrons are the effects. So, like, basically, you get to choose to stun, do a spread shot, which basically means you can hit multiple targets, or you can use concentrated burst, which hits one target with piercing, which allows you to take down a target's defenses and do
How
more
about the
damage.
multiple-
You are causing an injury to it as well.
Yeah. So you want to do multi-shot. So starting from top left, middle, top right, or bottom right. Which one do you want?
Bottom right.
Bottom right, and you get to pick 2 more targets in your spread fire.
And the one behind.
The one behind. Okay, so that one. Then I'm gonna ping there. So let me highlight these in a yellow. So these 2 here, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
And then which one? The V one?
Yes.
Okay.
So she technically just hit 3 of them at once.
Yes. So you hit 3 of them at once, and their health is gonna drop to yeah. That. Okay. So yeah, their health drops to that, but they're still up. As the V1 moves forward to the captain, you will not succeed. We will have our prize. As its tendrils start lashing out and crawling towards you. Captain.
I'll use my Borg influence mine to stop the tendrils from advancing.
Alright. Roll me a presence command difficulty 4. To convince the tendrils to stop. Your comp range is max, by the way.
I'll match you with whatever momentum and threat for a full
You have... Okay, so yep. But your comp range is maximum, and your dice range is maximum.
using Bolt Command as a talent and focuses on hand-to-hand combat.
Okay. Roll it.
Rerolling the 2 that whiffed.
Yep. 4.
I'll take it.
Okay, so...
No, that's actually 5.
Yeah, that's actually 5. So you manage to grab hold of these tendrils, and basically with all your strength, you do like the swinging around of the enemy using their own attack against them, as you throw this Borgified V against this entity, against the wall, and around. Oop, no, don't make them big. And you're just spinning them around and around and around and around. When do you want to let go? Let me know.
Let it go.
They hit this entity here and slide, skidding across the table. And this entity is now dead. So I'm going to put a red box around that. So if you see a red box with like a thing around it, that means that particular entity is dead. The V creature is still up though. As it gets starting to get up.
I can roll unarmed strike to see what kind of damage that thing would have taken.
Yes, please.
To it.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6. That's an injury plus an effect.
1 injury. Yeah, 1 injury plus 1 effect. What's the effect?
The effect is 3 broken ribs.
Okay. I'm just gonna put a 3 there to indicate that. Alright, so there. And Everell, as you move into the room, we're gonna go back up to V. V, you're over here. You hear commotion down below.
How far can I run?
You can run up to here, where my ping is.
I don't see your ping. Okay.
There. As you run up, something comes up behind you from the other room as you run past. It is chasing you.
Fuck. I'm gonna not even attack. I'm just gonna do my dash as fast as I can.
Alright, you make it into this chamber. So I'm gonna move your token there. This is gonna move up to here. And Evrel, your turn. What do you want to do, Evrel? Top of the round.
Can I go in the hand-to-hand combat with one?
Yes, you can. The closest one is this one right here that I'm pinging.
Yes, that one.
Okay.
That one, yes.
Okay. Roll me a daring security check, difficulty 4, because you're in hand-to-hand combat with a Borg.
You said during security?
Yep.
I'll re-roll that.
Yep. Still one fail, not enough to succeed. So the Borg latches onto your arm and grabs your hand and is going to try to inject you with nanites.
Oh, shit. Oh. I didn't think that one through.
Don't worry, I'm right next to you, so he's not gonna be effective.
On its next turn, you'll be infected.
Ah.
We'll be able to solve that. Don't worry.
Yep. Captain, your turn.
In order to try and prevent the said Borg from infecting my commander, I'll reach out and punch the dude in the face.
Alright, roll me an unarmed strike against a Borg drone.
Let's see, that would be daring, security, okay.
Hello, welcome in, Trident. I do apologize for not seeing your message earlier. Welcome.
Rolling. Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, Captain, you punch and it just phase shifts back and forth. Like, you're punching a hologram. It's just jumping aside. unfortunately. All right, V, you're coming into the room and you see a fight up ahead, but you also notice that there's something behind you.
I figure I know what's behind me because I can feel the vibration.
Yes, of the floor. Captain, you also feel the vibration of something thundering down the hallway towards you.
I'm gonna.
And that vibration would feel very, very familiar, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Can I like run over and slide under this thing to try to get the Minotaur to tackle that?
This thing? The medical bed?
This guy. I'm gonna.
What are you pinging at? Oh, that. Oh, down there. Okay. Yeah, you can slide over to that guy. Sure, I'll allow you that movement.
Because I'm gonna try and get this thing that's charging behind me to hit that.
Okay, this thing is gonna charge into the room. It's gonna vault over this, but it's gonna stop right here at this console.
Does this thing stop me at all when I slide under it?
Since you are technically engaging in an attack of opportunity, it can attack you, yes. So it's going to. So this is going to attack, so I have to roll, and that's going to be for this thing, because I have that.
If she's sliding into the board, wouldn't that be an attack for her as well?
Yeah, so both of you get to attack, so I'll let you attack first since you're initiating the combat.
I guess daring
Daring security.
Daring security?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
God damn my RNG.
Okay, that is a critical failure.
Yep.
It grabs your arm and injects you with nanites.
Wouldn't she already have nanites in her system?
Yes. Yeah.
Automatically destroy them?
Yeah, so your nanites are fighting you as you kind of clench up as in pain because your own nanites are fighting actual Borg nanites inside you. But the pain of all that energy moving through coursing through your limbs is painful. So you sacrifice your next turn. You are paralyzed for this turn.
You try to do something useful and fail.
Yeah, you're paralyzed for this turn, so I'm going to do the weird step thing. Where is that? We'll just use the headache icon for right now, because fuck it. So there's that. And then, go ahead, Captain.
Seeing as I am now surrounded by enemies and I have my two allies are currently incapacitated, I'm gonna pull out my phaser and start firing.
Go ahead.
I'll give you a threat for the third die.
Increase your comp range by 1, because you're surrounded.
Hand-to-hand combat is active. Rerolling that last one. Of course.
Alright. And Captain, the Minotaur is now going to attack you since it's within range.
Great.
Let's see, what does it want to do? Yeah, I feel like it should do that. Berserker's Rage.
I'm going to attempt to dodge.
Oh, can hit up to against 2 targets within range, so that's you and Everil. Each target suffers 1d8 damage. Bludgeoning, if both attacks hit, gains 1 bonus moment. The target gains 1 bonus threat. So 1, 2, 3. I don't hit 8. So you guys are good. You just take 3 damage.
I'll take it and...
Yep. All right. And Everell, I will do your damage for you. You have 3. There we go. Alright. And now it is the Borgified Vrel is going to get up and move.
No,
Uh,
no, 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 no.
Down towards the real Vrel. The time has come for us to finally become one.
No, no, no. You in my head. Get out. Get out. Get out. Pain. Get out.
As it grabs your hand with the sphere on it, put your palm upward to the sky forcibly, and looks directly into your hand. Its eyes glowing, the orb glowing, and that before.
Try and instruct it to back down.
As you attempt to do this, that is where we're going to end today's game.
God damn it.
Wow.
I told you we do things on a grand scale.
Alright, hold on, where's this music coming from? Hold on, I have to stop this music. Stop music, stop. Oh, wait, oh, play battle music, stop. Got it. Alright, thank you ladies and gentlemen for joining us here on Star Trek Trident. I am PA Kenny USA, aka RTE Studios, your production engineer and your Admiral Q for today's game. Admiral Q has been up to his old shenanigans yet again, but in order to do so, he had to save the universe and teach our players a lesson. Well, one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to pass it over to our lovely captain.
Hi, I am Jordan. I played the illustrious and Q. Very happy to slap Q a new one, Captain Maroche. He's got another thing coming.
Alright, Q next person. That would be Avril. Go ahead and either say your username, alias, or whatever you want. If you want to introduce yourself as the real name, you can. It's up to you. Whatever you're comfortable with.
Well, I'm Clem. I recently joined as my character Avril, executive commander, I believe.
Mhm.
No, executive chief. Yes, ma'am.
Executive officer.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm. Yes, and yeah, we love playing a human. I love messing with Borg. It's all fine here. Go ahead, our newly Borgified ensign.
Hi, I'm Kaylin. I play Vivi, annoying the annoying ensign slash engineer prodigy,
Mhm.
and my character doesn't know how not to tinker with things.
It's a Borgerschmorg. What could I say?
And I apologize for her screwed up head.
Yes. It's part of the Borg nanites. Don't worry about it. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here on Star Trek Trident. We'll not see you next week because I'm going to shore leave, and this queue needs some beach time, so we'll see you not next week, but the following week, perhaps, for Star Trek Trident, where we will hopefully have our Lady Mary, and I'll have to explain all this shit that happened to her in this episode, but we'll recap her later. Anything?
We got a drunk ensign who happened to create living, sentient cosmic life, and we're all dying.
Warlock in Star Trek. I have no idea how that would function. Evil. Also, thank you, Lemon. Yes, we all love her crew, but I love Borg more. And any comments, last minute things you guys want to say before we close out, or?
And to my little crew, I will send you a song that should inspire you guys to
Oh yeah,
That
that,
means the bottom.
yeah, that song. And with that, ladies and gentlemen,
Ballad of the Bold.
we'll see you next time in
See
a
you guys next time.
in
Yeah.
a on a star base far, far away. And remember, folks, always be empowered to play, and don't play with Borg nanites. Bye, everyone.
I plead the fifth.
Out here, time forgets. The void listens, and the stars remember.
In the dark beyond the flame, where the maps have lost their names, we drift like prayers in silent skies, watching distant starlight die. Every mission leaves a scar, every choice a guiding star, and still we go hearts set on high to chase the truth before we die.
There were voices we once knew, call signs lost in black and blue. But duty lives where shadows cling, and hope still burns in everything. I've seen the light bend like a vow, and swore I'd hold the line somehow. For every world we've sworn to save, and every name we couldn't break.
Where stars remember us, we shine, not just in time, but beyond time. When silence rises and war begins, we light the dark from deep within. Where stars remember us, we burn for all the ones who can't return. Through breach and fire, grief and grace, we leave behind our sacred place. I felt the void was on my soul, a quiet fear I can't control. But even then I won't let go. This path we chose is all I know.
Even if the stars forget, we are the ones who pay the debt. Every silence, every storm, we've walked them all and so much more.
Where stars remember us, we stay, not just in space, but far away. When duty ends and lights go dim, we live in
Stay tuned after the show, because we'll be raiding in to Lee Tride playing Star Citizen with low flies and more. Join us as we fly in to save the day and his community from crashing and kissing the dirt. We'll see you next time here on Star Trek Trident. Bye, everyone.